Erica Stanley, engineering leader, community builder, speaker, and contributor. Code and Conscience, issue number 3. Code and Conscience is my way of thinking out loud with friends. That's you, by the way, about how we as technologists, builders, creators, and leaders impact the world around us with what we choose to build and how we build it. In this issue, building a better tech future for women. Hiring, retaining, and promoting women isn't just about diversity quotas. It's about making tech stronger, more innovative, and more effective. Beyond LLMs, SLMs, RAG, and safer AI. While LLMs have shown incredible promise, they aren't a magic bullet for every AI challenge, especially when safety is paramount. The gender pay gap and AI. Is AI mid? How to be thoughtful about building with AI, celebrating Trans Day of Visibility and other stories around the web. Image, abstract, and futuristic illustration of women with different skin tones facing different directions. Building a better tech future for women. On this last day of Women's History Month, it feels both timely and critically important to reflect on cultures that affect the success and retention of women in tech. Recently, Mark Zuckerberg suggested that cooperations need more masculine energy. This framing is not just misleading, it's actively harmful. If you've been working in tech or following many major tech companies, you may have noticed tech has been shaped by aggressive, competitive, and exclusionary work cultures. These cultures are often described as masculine. And don't get me started on these rigid, short-sighted explanations of masculinity. A newsletter for another day, perhaps. A major problem is that ideologies like this contribute to poor retention of women technologists, rather than driving innovation, collaboration, and success. This is visible in Zuckerberg's company. One example is the former Meta executive Kelly Stonelake, who recently filed a lawsuit against the company, citing a toxic pattern of silencing women and reinforcing an exclusionary workplace culture. Alienating women under the guise of masculine energy isn't just a moral failing. It's bad for business. The National Center for Women in Information Technology, NCWIT, found that over of women in tech leave by mid-career, often due to unwelcoming work environments, lack of growth opportunities, and systemic bias. Meanwhile, according to McKinsey, companies with diverse leadership teams are more likely to outperform their competitors. The data is clear: a more inclusive tech industry isn't just about fairness, it's about better outcomes. Women's History Month is a reminder that tech has always been built on the contributions of women. Going down memory lane, Ada Lovelace conceptualized the first computer program and Grace Hopper developed the foundation for modern programming languages. Today, women still lead innovation at the highest levels, and workplaces mustn't stifle them. Fei-Fei Li, co-director of Stanford's Human-Centered AI Institute and a pioneer in computer vision. Timnit Gebru, leading researcher on AI ethics and bias. Kate Crawford, expert on the societal impacts of artificial intelligence. Jerry Martin Flickinger, former CTO of Starbucks, driving digital transformation. Daniela Russ, director of MIT's Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Laboratory, CSAIL. Hiring, retaining, and promoting women isn't just about diversity quotas, it's about making tech stronger, more innovative, and more effective. For women in tech, always remember that your work is valuable, your presence is necessary, and the industry is better because of you. Finally, if we want to retain and support women in tech, we need to move beyond reductive ideas about gendered leadership. The goal isn't more masculine or feminine energy, it's smarter leadership that values creativity, collaboration, and long-term impact. Subscribe to Code and Conscience. Beyond LLMs, SLMs, RAG, and safer AI. Is pointing an LLM to every AI challenge the smartest way to go, especially when we're talking about AI that's safe and trustworthy? It's time we talked about alternatives, like small language models, SLMs, and retrieval augmented generation RAG, and how open source tools are making them key players. Read more. On my bookshelf, what I'm reading by women authors. Imagination, a Manifesto by Ruha Benjamin. Wild Courage. Go After What You Want and Get It by Jenny Wood. AI Engineering by Chip Huyen. Oathbound. Book number 3 in the Legend-Born Cycle by Tracy Dion. Happy International Trans Day of Visibility. Image: the transgender symbol transforming into a blooming flower, symbolizing growth and visibility. International Transgender Day of Visibility. Around the web. Read Kaya Stanley on LinkedIn, IQ, EQ, and LQ. Read The gender pay gap is not going to lessen because of AI adoption. Read The tech fantasy that powers AI is running on fumes. Read Jerome Hardaway on LinkedIn. Too many AI projects suck because. Read Alan Robertson on LinkedIn. Spotlight on influencer Abiba Burhan. Watch Exploring Multimodal AI, GPT-4 Real-Time, and VoiceRag. Read Celebrating Trans Day of Visibility with these 21 books by or about trans people. Follow me on all socials. Erica on LinkedIn. ericastanley.com on Blue Sky. Book Erica to Speak. Don't miss the next issue of Code and Conscience. Subscribe today.